Today, YouTube, I'm gonna show you how to make a server with CraftBukkit. So that means, so it's really different than default Minecraft, default one. CraftBukkit allows you to, like, you can just, it's hard to explain. Like, CraftBukkit can give you plugins while having the default version of the Minecraft server. When you go to minecraft.net and download that, and if you see people doing that, that's not how you do the CraftBukkit way. So you want to go to bookit.org. Wait for this to load. Okay, then you want to go to get CraftBukkit. For me, it goes all the way to setting up a server. If it goes somewhere else for you, just I'll put this the link, this link in the description. Okay, so if you have Windows, you wanna go to this section. If you have Linux, you wanna go to this section. If you have a Mac, then really there's more to do. So that's why I'm gonna do Windows, because it's the easiest. Because I have Windows. So you'll want to create a folder and name it anything you want, really. So Minecraft server tutorial. Okay, while you have that, you want to go back here to your browser. You will want to click this, but really it doesn't really do anything. It's really bad to use. So that'll just make you have 1.6.4. Really, this is going to be 1.7.9. So, but I have no idea how to get it for 1.7.5. It's hard to go. So don't blame me, blame the person who did all this. Well, not really, it's not his fault. It's just maybe he messed up with this link. So you want to go to dl.bookit.org. So you want to get the beta build. So you keep it. So while that downloads, you can close that. You want to create, when you put this in the folder, really, when you put this in the folder, you have to name it CraftBukkit. It cannot stay all that. It cannot stay all, like, with all the words, with that stuff. So yeah, you just have to put the jar, then open a jar. Really, this part is actually pretty wrong. When you put the jar file, this jar file, into the folder, you have to name it CraftBukkit on that, because then it won't work. So really, it used to work, I believe, but I don't think it works like that anymore. So that's why you have to name it CraftBukkit. So, is that almost done? Okay, so we'll just want this the shown folder. You want to go to desktop. It's desktop. You can just do that. You go to the folder you put in. So right here. You drag that into the folder. Okay, now you can just close that. We can keep that open. So while we have this in, we want to go in our folder, rename the jar file into CraftBukkit. So next, you want to do a text document in it. So it doesn't have to be named anything. I'll just show you what to do next. Okay, so you want to open this right over here. This will be in the description. You'll want to put this. You want to copy paste this. Now, you just want to paste it in there. Then you want to go to File, Save As. You don't want to save it as new text document. You really want to put it as run.bat. Then you do all files, I believe. No, don't do all files. .bat. Then you want to save it. Close it. Okay, so now you want to get off there. You want to double click run. Oh, if you didn't know, you have to keep the new text document in the folder or else it will not work. So when this all loads and it says, when it's all done with this, it'll go again and maybe another time. When it says done, you have to type in stop and then you can stop this. So you don't want to delete this, you just want to keep CraftBukkit because then you can do the plugin things. Okay, when it's done, you want to type in stop. So now you have your own Minecraft server. But now you want to go to run, type in cmd. Before you do anything, you want to type in ipconfig. So you want to find your IPv4 address. So mine is 192.168, you know, it says right there. So you will not be happy when you use someone else's. That will not work. It depends on your router. Do not use any of these. This, I'm not going to show you how to port forward because that's actually pretty hard that I don't even know how to do it. So, actually, I do know, but never mind. I messed up. So, this is for port forwarding. You'll have to type that in for, I'll do that for another video. So, when you find this, you want to go to server properties and go into Notepad Plus, or anything like that you can use like this. So really, you want to go to server IP. That's the most important thing you want to use. So you type in this IPv4 address into this server IP. So really, if you want to make your modded, the title of your server is something else, server tutorial CraftBukkit. You can do monsters. I'm gonna make that false. You can make as many. The more players you have, the more lag your server will have. So I'd rather have 50 or at least 100 if you know your server is not going to be that popular. So 10, 15, 19, 20, I don't really care, that's your opinion. So I'm just going to put 1. Because I'm not doing the stuff how you can do, how people cannot. People really who have your Wi-Fi and you're at their house, that's only when people can join. So I'm just doing one. I'll do a tutorial for Hamachi. So it'll be really easy. That part. It's just like this. Instead, it's the same thing. Except the Hamachi IP gives you, you put in the server IP for. Player ID, I don't know what that. Oh, that's when if they want, if they're AFK, and they were too long AFK, and they can kick them at that time. So enable command block. I don't care. That can be false. You can make it any resource back, not like make, you know. So if you want like online mode, it'll be a pretty server. If you put it as false, you'll actually be able for it to be a cracked server. So if you have like a hack silent version of Minecraft, you can just use that and go into a hacked account, and then you can go into that, and then it'll be able to. So I'm just gonna put that true, but that's so they don't. So it's snooper enabled. No. Hardcore. If you want your server to be hardcore. Spawn animals. I'll put that as false. Whitelist. False. Spawn NPCs. No. If you wanna like make your a player like everyone's max height, build height, like when they build up, like when you're pretend these are blocks. This is a diamond block. This is dirt block. This is paper block. So you can just each block up will actually be your max 256. So really, it's like, you know. So really, all this other stuff is not all this other stuff is not important. The port is. You need a port. Permission. So I don't want to announce my achievements to other players, so I'll just do that. I'll do 5. So there you go. So you wanna save it. Save. Go to File. You wanna save it, and then so now you pretty much have your own server. So when you open this up, yeah, when you can put in any plugin into this. So let's go to Minecraft. Oh, and by the way, this will be 1.7.6 to all the way to 1.7.10. It will not work for higher versions or lower versions. So you want to get on 10. So while it downloads, you can just relax from typing. Your fingers must be tired. I do this all the time, so I'm really used to it. Oh my gosh, you're so loud, Pi. But because you have your own server, you don't need to use the IP you have, so you can just do that. Oh, I forgot to, you have to double click run for the server to be running. So we'll want to wait for that. When it does, I'll show you how, to do that. So it's almost done. It goes faster because you just did it. So you see, you go back, then you scroll all the way to your server, right here. So here it is. But since I used my CMD, you can just use localhost.